Hello family, welcome back to another video with Miss Cynthia. Today is Saturday, October 14th. It's about 2:10, somewhere along in there. But I thank you nonetheless for stopping by on this day, for joining me for this video. I want to say I love you today, family. I love you. You are my family. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but here the weather is rainy. I want to go get in bed and just lay there all day, but I cannot do that. There is work to be done, and when there's work to be done, it has to be done if you are the one that has to do it. So this morning when I was meditating, I laid my books down on the floor and I just laid back, right? And I told you that if you've been with me from day one, you know that when I post, I like to post real time things because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to post. I always ask God to give me things that I know I'm supposed to put out there. So I'm laying back and I remember the times that I wanted to do YouTube. If it was just a video and just to do something silly, something fun. And this thing went on for like 3 or 4 years. It was on the inside of me. God knew that I wanted to do it. It was my desire. It was in my heart. I have a few people that I admire that I used to watch, and I still do from time to time watch doing YouTube. And I'm like, why can't I do it? I used to ask my daughter to do it with me. I used to ask an ex of mine to do it with me. But then no, but they didn't want to do it. It was like they were camera shy, whatever the case may be. It's not for everybody. I can't say that. It's like something may not be for me that they do or anybody do. Everything isn't for everybody. So, I put it on the back burner. I was like, okay, well, forget it, Please listen to these very next intricate details that I give to you. There are times when we pray and we ask God for things and we pray about things. This could have been 10 years ago. This could have been 20 years ago. Whatever the number of years it could have been, sometimes we forget what we pray for because we pray for so much. If you are a praying person, however, everybody's different. That's all I know how to do is pray. So you don't know when what you've prayed for is going to come to fruition. There is no certain sequence. Everything is in God's timing. His timing, not ours. Everything in his hands and nothing in ours. So this is October. I'll say 2.5 years ago, I met this guy. We started dating. This is the ex that I referred to that, that didn't want to really do YouTube with me because he didn't know how to act on camera. And I told him, you just be yourself. Anywho, we dated and we started a relationship. And we dated for almost 2 years. We were in love. I love this man. And it didn't work out. It simply didn't work out because we were two different people wanting different things. I'm the kind of person that I don't like to stay stagnant. I like to keep going. I don't care how many steps it takes. I don't care how many fallbacks it takes. I want to go up. I'm not about stagnant position. I know. And I tried so much to encourage him. And I found out later on in that 2 years, my encouragement was nothing because he simply wasn't ready to grow. He liked where he was. And we did so many things together in the relationship. I really thought this man was going to be my husband. I really did. As time progressed, little by little, I started to feel things. I started to see things. And I knew the relationship had to end. And I knew I had to end it. Oh, it hurt. When I say it hurt really bad. I say It was one point where I couldn't talk about it because I would be on this camera crying and being all emotional and in my feelings. It hurt. It did. It took me a long time to get over. A long time to, it took longer than I should have to let it go. But when God know, he know. Something happened. I don't like to be lied to. Something happened and I know it was a lie, right? God knew what to do. He did it. And I knew what I had to do. That hurt, that pain that I went through from that relationship, it birthed my platform for YouTube. That is how I started my platform on YouTube. From all the hurt, from all the pain that I was going through from this relationship. And with all the pain and all the hurt, brought out different details of my past, some things that triggered me, and some things I haven't even shared yet. If you're wanting to start YouTube, and I am not a professional, however, you have to know your why. Everybody's why is not the same. You have to know your why. One thing I do know is that it will never work because you're doing it because somebody else is doing it. That could be any that could be any entity. That could be any choice you make. You can't do something based upon what somebody else is doing. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Yeah, but that's how I started. And let me tell you, it's not easy. What I mean is not easy. Waiting for the subscriber number to go up, or waiting for your videos that you post get I'm not too concerned about the likes. I'm not a likes kind of person. I just want my videos to matter if it just hit one person in the right way. That's of course I wanted to hit a multitude of people. Absolutely I do. I'm new to this, and God is showing me patience. He's showing me who he is through my platform, just like the rest of my life. He's shown me who he is. He brought me to this through all the hurt that I was going through. So I have to be patient, keep putting in the work, and being consistent about what I am doing. Consistent. Sometimes you're not gonna feel like doing it. That could be a job you get up and go to every day. You're not gonna always feel it. But you have to do it to maintain a lifestyle. It could be simple, it can be mediocre, it could be major, it could be minor, whatever it is, you have to maintain it. We all have to work. And see, for me, I've worked for people all my life. And I felt like it was time for me to do something for myself. I am my own boss. I'm my boss. I'm my boss. And that's how it's gonna be. You have to just put those things into perspective. That's one of those P's that I'm gonna be teaching you guys about. And I may do that lesson, that video today. If not today, I'm definitely gonna do it tomorrow. But just stay tuned, and please do not miss it. It's called the P's of Life. I don't want you to miss it, family. Please don't. So I just want you to know that don't forget the thing. Well, if you forget the things that you've prayed for, it's okay. But just know that God heard every one of them. He heard every one of them. But again, just know your why. Don't do stuff because other people are doing it. No, that's not going to get you far, because it's not in your heart. You have to do what's in your heart, what's on the inside of you. That's how things come to fruition. That's how things work. Even though they may not come in the sequence where you think, but they will come. They will come if you put in the work and just trust the process. Trust the process. So Yeah, that is how I started my YouTube channel. That's how I birthed it. So I'm going to end this video, and I am going to go in here and do something else productive. But this is also day 14. Is it 14? Yeah, day 14 of my 30-day commitment plan for October. I am so proud of myself. You know, I'm doing something that I like in the process of this commitment. I love my platform. I love you guys. If I didn't have you guys here to give this to, there would be no platform. So thank you to all my new subscribers, and thank you to all my old subscribers. I love you guys so much. Let me keep loving on you, and we will grow together. Okay? We're going to be like this. Like this, see? Okay. All right, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, slow progress is still progress.